Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So for those who don't know, the name of my channel is TC Glamour, and in today's video I'll be demonstrating how I make my homemade lip balms. I'll be making them from scratch, so if you want to know how to make your own lip balms at home, this video is for you, so please keep watching. Okay guys, so these are the ingredients that I decided to use, the products. Okay, so you have the beeswax, the vitamin E oil, coconut oil, cocoa butter, almond oil, essential oil, and some mica powder for the coloring. And you also need some measuring cups, okay? So the first thing you do, you set a pot on, alright? So the water doesn't have to be boiling, but it should be hot enough to withstand the heat, okay? So after your water is hot, you go ahead and you add the other pot, alright? Then you add the beeswax pellets to it. Now make sure that the pellet is melted all the way through, like, you know, it should be fully melted. Okay, so after it's melted, then you go ahead and you add your oils. So I add my almond oil, that's the almond oil. Then I add some coconut oil. Then I add some cocoa butter. Alright, so you're gonna make sure you blend everything in. You're gonna stir, stir, stir. Alright, stir till you can't stir no more, guys. It's got to be well blended. So that's how it should look after you blend everything in. That's how it should look, okay? Alright, so the next step, now I add around 7 to 8 drops of vitamin E oil. Okay, so after I add my vitamin E oil, then I add, that's the mica powder. That's for the coloring. Okay, so I'm doing lavender, so you know lavender is purple. So I add some purple pigment for the color. And then I use lavender essential oil. This is optional, guys. You don't have, if you want, you know, a little flavor, you could use essential oil, but it's optional. So I use lavender essential oil because I'm making lavender lip balm. So I want it to smell like lavender, okay? Now you're gonna make sure you blend everything all together, stir everything in. All right, so I'm doing 5 of each, guys. So I'm making 3 colors, okay? So I'm doing 5 lavender. So you're gonna go ahead and, you know, don't mind the mess, guys. We're gonna clean that up after in the end, okay? So you go ahead, you add these ingredients, you add it to the container. Okay, so we're gonna repeat the same step that we did a while ago. We're gonna repeat that once again, okay? So I add, you know, depending on how much you want to make. All right, so I had like 1/3 of beeswax. All right, so you're gonna add that to the pot once more and make sure it's fully melted. Okay, and after it's melted, then you go ahead, you add all the oils you want to use, all the oils of your choice you could add. So I add almond oil. Okay, then I add some coconut oil. And I add some cocoa butter. Okay, so you're gonna blend everything in just like first time, okay? So after everything is blended together, now we're gonna add the vitamin E oil. Okay, so that's the vitamin E oil, guys. I use like 8 drops. Okay, so this one is the tea tree lip balm. So I add tea tree essential oil. Okay, so this one doesn't have no pigment, okay? The color is gonna be yellow, so I didn't add no pigment to this one. Okay, so after you stir everything in, you just go ahead and you add it to the empty container, okay? Like I said, guys, don't mind the mess on the top. We're gonna clean that up in the ending. Okay, so the next one I'll be making is peppermint. Okay, so I'll be using green pigment. So we're gonna repeat the same step like before. Melt the beeswax, add all the oils you want to use. Okay, now I'll be using some green pigment right there. Okay, so that's gonna give it the peppermint color. Then I add my peppermint essential oil. I put like 5 to 6 drops. Now you're gonna stir everything in, make sure it's well blended together. Okay, so that's how it looks. Just blend it all the way through, guys. So that's my other 5 containers. So now I'm gonna do the same thing like before. Just add it to the 5 containers. Okay, so after it's dry, like you have to let it dry, guys. Like give it at least 20 minutes to dry, okay? So after it finished drying, now we got to get rid of all those things on the top. We don't need that, so we're gonna get rid of it. So I'm gonna use my spatula, okay, and I'm gonna smooth the top. Make sure you get rid of all those things on the top. We don't need that. By the way, guys, all these things I'm using, all the spatula, all the ingredients, I got them all from Amazon, and they were pretty reasonable. So you could get all these things from Amazon. Okay, make sure it's well smooth. Okay, so after you smooth it out, you let it set. Now it's time to take it out. Well, they came out pretty nice, guys. So sometimes when you make lip balm, guys, sometimes it leaves a hole in the middle. I don't know if you can see mine. Some of them, not all, got like a hole in the middle. So if that happens, what you could do is use like a heat gun and gently, you know, blow it over it, and then it will cover the hole. But I don't have a heat gun, so. But it's done, guys, and to me it looks pretty good. Okay, so you have your tea tree, peppermint, and lavender. So now it's time to label. Okay, I also bought these labels from Amazon, guys. Everything you see me using, I got them from Amazon for a reasonable price. Okay, so you just label them. Be gentle, guys, and make sure you label them as neat as possible. And like I said, guys, if you're making it, if you decide to follow this and you decide to make it, remember, you can use any oil of your liking. I only decided to use the oils I use because, well, I love vitamin E, I love cocoa butter. I think it smells so good. But you could use any oil of your choice. Came out pretty good. Well, there you have it, guys. 15 homemade lip balms. Tea tree, lavender, and peppermint. Okay guys, so I hope you decide to try this at home, and I hope they turn out just as this or even better. Okay guys, so that's the ending of my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys learned something new, and if you did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. You can also comment below if you have any questions, and please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. Until next time, bye.